How's everyone doing this Sunday morning? Today we've got Double Draft. That's the one where we're going to play for half the time. We're going to reveal the card, draft the squares, play for half the time, get as many points as we can. Then we're going to pause, get a new board, same beta quest seed, but new board, and draft again. And then whoever has the most points after both rounds wins. We have the same hairstyle. What's up, Aerodynamic? Good morning. Yeah, I got my hair cut. Well, I shaved it 2 Thursdays ago. So this is what has come back since then. And I trimmed the beard a little bit. Yeah, no, wrong. Let's go here. Okay. 55 stream streak. Wowie. Good morning, White Thunder. Thanks for the luck. You get a measly 450 points for that? Come on, Twitch. I feel like 450 points for, like, starting the streak, 3. But then, like, every 5 or 10 should just keep adding to the channel points, right? Oh, congrats. You've been here 55 streams in a row. Here's a measly 450 channel points. Come on. That should scale, like, massively. What's up, Mittens? Good morning.
Ahoy.
Hello. Ready for the first draft?
Yeah, let's go.
I think it's your turn to go first.
I think so, yes.
Okay. I caught the stream before start time. Yeah, I slept in. My sleep schedule got pretty messed up already this weekend because I have a 3-day weekend. And I'm just like, pfft. So I didn't get up till like half an hour before I started stream. Didn't mean to make mine so short. Was cutting it, then got pissed. And then again, I usually pick. Well, when I had used to cut it, it's been years since I had the man bun, obviously. I do not need numbers. I have the seed. Anytime we reveal the card, I have the seed. So we use that. But thank you. It's all good. I got plenty of points anyway. Yeah, probably plenty of points. Okay. He picked Zabines. We're going to pick... I like that. I like... Now, I'm probably not going adult here, so we're going to have to do things that we can do as child. Those are both good. This one's good, this one's good, this one's good. This one's good. This one's good. This one's good. You look so fresh with the haircut, thank you. Yogarg, thanks for the luck. I look like a character from God of War. I have not played the game, so I do not know it. I can probably do that, maybe even that. I'm thinking the easiest things here, just make sure I'm muted before I start blabbing. The red potion and the Gerudo Valley HPs are very, very easy. Zalphos is here too, 6 compasses. There's a lot on this board. This is a very child-friendly board, which is good for the first draft for both of us, honestly. We'll both probably get 5 or 6 points, I think. Even like this one's doable, I think. We're gonna run with that. So when I had been cutting my hair before frequently, not super frequently, but enough, I just have a hair clipper and I have different number guards, and if I was really feeling it, I would do 7/8, like the 7/8 everywhere, and then I would switch it to the 3, and I would try and fade it a little bit on the sides and the back, but I'm kind of just doing that, the back especially, blind. Usually we do an hour for blind draft, but I think on this one we'll do an hour and a half, but I'll confirm it with Baal. For this double draft, are we doing split time, hour and a half, or do we still do 1 hour, 2 hours?
It's split time, 1.5, 1.5.
Okay, that's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure. Thanks, JFM. What a wonderful Sunday morning to wake up early for. What's up, Zach? 3 on top. I had just mentioned my 7 on top and basically 3 kind of blend. I've also just done 3 everywhere if I just don't feel like doing anything, because getting the back and the sides is kind of sometimes a little difficult for me. The sides not so much, but the back I'm just kind of going by feel. It's like, I hope it's fading. That's an interesting one, Mido's chest. It's free if you find it. If you don't find it, you just don't get that point. You'd look awesome with a 3 on top and skin fade. I've never done 3 on top and then anything lighter on the sides. We could certainly try something like that in the future. I don't mind now that it's short. We can keep it short. I'm probably not gonna do the full bald, cause man, already look at it. It's like there's just, I'd have to, if I really wanted to keep it shiny, I'd have to do it like every 3 or 4 days. I'm not gonna do that. Oops, I forgot to change the goal. Thanks, remove beta. What's up, Grello? Thank you for the luck. Haircut looking clean. Shaved buzzed my whole head 3 days ago. It's the time. It's getting warm. More work for less hair. Yeah, true. It is more work. Okay, I'm thinking bottle slots is a good one. I can RBA slots 3 and 4. I already have the red potion, so that's good. He will probably do Lizalfos at this point. So should I take Lizalfos? What are the odds you don't find DC? This needs Goron City, Death Mountain Trail, and Death Mountain Crater. But they have more loading zones than DC. And I kind of want to get the 30 skulls anyway. Oh, there's this too. Wow, there's actually a ton of good, even ones like double defense you could get as a kid. I'm cool with this. What are the odds we don't find Death Mountain Crater? It's possible we don't find the box and we need some hearts or something. Maybe that wasn't the best choice. He'll take Lizalfos and maybe maps or 30 skulls. I think both of these are good. I'm taking this one. I don't think he'll take it. Yeah, I knew he would do that. Okay. We like all 3 of these. I tried to charge 40 to 50 and end up being meh. Yeah. I mean, I just never pay for a haircut. I did for this, and I donated my hair. The first haircut that you saw before the man bun went away. I think I had one stream of that. I paid for that. But then it had been probably since like 2009 or something since I paid for a haircut. What does Baal say? I don't know if he's seen it. We definitely like this one. I don't know if he'll pick it, though. I think I gotta do 30 skulls. I guess this is fine. Like, I'm almost guaranteed to get all 6 of these. And then now, I'm gonna get one of these 3. 4 dungeons is kind of a lot as a kid, but you can beat, what, the 3 Chow dungeon bosses. You can beat Phantom Ganon, Bongo, Twin Rova. Okay, actually that's fine, because I like the maps. Maps seems more likely. What's up, Steampunk? This one's probably technically possible. I'm not sure about the compasses. That's a lot of compasses. But maps and compasses are kind of likely to show up on the next board. Can we get 6 as a kid? In an hour and a half? Probably not. I mean, double defense is still sitting there. We could get Zelda and get that. It's kind of a pain in the butt to have in the first half, though. I guess we try it. I mean, it would be nice to have Zelda and have it. What are the odds I get 6 compasses? The 3 Chow dungeons, bottom of the well, that's 4. We could get Shadow, 5. We could get Spirit, 6. Unlikely I'm doing Fire or Forest or Water. I could get Ice. Just doesn't seem very likely. Okay, these 3 are probably technically possible, so I have a chance to get one more here. I'm actually going to unstar these, and then I will star them when I get them. Okay, there's some world where I get these 2, so... There's some world. Five keys? I guess it's possible. Yo, Grello, thanks for the sub. We should redo that emote, because you wouldn't have to clip my hair off. That's such a bad Photoshop.
Starting in Link's house.
Yeah. Look at that. Link's house start. I don't think I've ever seen that. Is it actually beta quest? Watch us leave and it'll go to the forest. Oh, vanilla, we found it. Finally, guys.
Okay, I'm ready.
I am ready as well.
Then I will do the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck.
Good luck. Yo, Rude, thank you for the luck. Yeah, it's gotta be, like, astronomical for that to be the case. Got a job at the Geek Squad. You're a professional, certified geek. Nice credentials. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Very easy Phantom Ganon makes back in time possible. Actually, we could go adult if we find the right, like, Temple of Time and stuff. Unfortunately, I didn't pick any, like, super easy adult squares, but I guess get to the end of Fire Trial, maybe? If we are truly out of things to do. But I don't think that's going to be the case. I feel like I'll be able to fill my time. Okay. Is it weird? I mean, every beta quest I do the buttons in English, and that's the bulk of my streams lately. Or you mean just in comparison to, like, other... Yeah, okay. Others, like yours or other streamers that you watch. Yeah, sorry. I should have inferred that from just the context, but I was being too literal. Okay. Got some bottle. Okay, I don't have anything to kill it with. I should remember that. That's really good for this. I can actually get, why am I dying? Let's just do this. That's really good for that square, the box. The box and the soft soil I might be able to get. I just need some better equipment. You like jazz? I mean, I'm not huge on music kind of in general, but sounds pretty neat. I do love the OT and MM soundtracks, so probably would enjoy it. Okay, whatever. Good. Forest temple song slaps. Yeah, Forest is probably my favorite temple. And part of it's because of the soundtrack for sure. But I really like the temple in general. I've already entered Forest. Really bad at this. Yep, we just keep dying. I need to learn how to get good. These enemies keep killing me. And they're just simple enemies. Okay. I don't have a sword yet. I could get the choose, but I feel like I'm kind of hitting these early things a little out of order, out of sync here. Have I tried an IQ controller? I have an IQ, yes. Very much don't like that controller. I don't know that it's so much the joystick itself, it's kind of just where it's positioned on your hand. Okay, this is a good map. If I can get the... Okay, I can finally get a sword. Jesus. That was Lake Hylia. Leaving Lake Hylia goes to GTG. These are things to remember because we are going to get another board here. So we need to remember important things like GTG. I saw, what's that, the ESS adapter person makes, like, an IQ thingy you could plug an N64 controller to, but it's only for player 2, it seems like. It's like you could play a 2-player game, and that joystick would control player 2, but it's like, I want the N64 controller to control player 1. Well, who made those rules? Those are stupid rules. Here, you can buy this little black box that will put your angles exactly where you want them and change the ESS sensitivity to exactly what you want for the Wii, but oh, no. Using a different, normal controller for IQ. Not allowed. Come on, just tackle me. Back up. The river. He needs beans. It seems very much like it would be possible if you can control player 2 with an N64 controller on an IQ. Question mark. Yeah, my controller's clearly malfunctioning. I mean, I just can't stop going backwards and forwards. Banned by who? And why? I mean, when you say we are the OT community would have banned it. Yeah. We, us, had a vote or something. On, like, controller modifications and stuff. Certain things are allowed, like buying a little black box that can exactly set your angles and set the ESS exactly how you want it. That's totally allowed. No issues there, right? I do need 30 of these, so... At least when the OT community makes its laws, people follow them. I mean, yeah, the other option is just you don't get a thing on the leaderboard. You don't have to follow it, but... Yeah. I could get more skulls here, but I'm not that pressed for 30 skulls yet. I kind of want some more inventory. I mean, these are just... I really shouldn't do this yet either. I can't get the ladder one. I mean, it is nice that the community votes on things and leaderboards are determined that way. It feels like it is, you know, a pretty good system overall. It's certainly better than just like, the 100% doesn't get maps and compasses. Well, why not? Because the guy who owned SDA in 2006 made a ruling and said no maps and compasses are needed. Oh, okay. Guess 100% doesn't have those ever for 20 years. Because one guy made that ruling 20 years ago. Wild that that was just accepted. Like, oh, fair point, sir. You own this website, so you determine the rules of every game ever. You determine, exactly you, what 100% is in this game. That you will never run, and that has the lasting impacts of it. It's actually crazy to think, you know, the community is still not doing that because, well, now if you added those, all the leaderboard times of 20 years of history is gone. It's like, I guess. There were several moments in the course of history where, like, a big route change was happening anyway, and it really wouldn't have mattered, right? Think of all of the tricks that have come out in 100% that have changed the 100% category far more than maps and compasses. And we could have slid them in there. We just never did. What's up, Blazing Phoenix? Thanks for the luck. What the camera was that? Kiss? Did I get a kiss? I didn't even realize. I just got 2 in a row on, like, these really hard, impossible child ones. Oh, I don't need marinade. He needs marinade. I think a fun category, it's not a category right now. I think a fun category would be 100% all dungeons, which is basically like, fuck the overworld shit. In the dungeon, you have to get every Scotola, open every chest, visit every room so it turns blue. Yeah, it's kind of like fill all maps, but you also have to, you know, open all... Dude, because what's fun about the Zelda games, right? It's the dungeons. I'm not... Like, the 100% run is fun and cool, but, like, there's a lot of boring shit of, like, oh, I'm just trading the masks right now. It's Child 2 section of 100% always gets me. It's like, I'm doing these mini games, I'm doing this stuff, I'm listening to this ocarina song for 3 minutes, like... But clearing every dungeon, probably some cool shit. I would say open every chest in the dungeons because they show up on the compass. Like, if it shows up in the map, you need to clear it. And then you have to beat the boss too, I guess. Even though that's kind of not really. I don't know. Maybe doesn't all dungeons not beat Ganon, or does it? I think it just warps to the end, right? Maybe you have to beat the boss, maybe not. I can't decide on that one. I'm undecided. I think it probably should, but... I still don't have shoes. Well, this is a different category, but I'm thinking I probably want the bosses. Would be my thing. Okay, I have choose. Wait, fuck. Damn, I'm gonna have to vine clip. In all dungeons, the bosses are required. In all dungeons, the bosses are literally the only thing that doesn't matter. Or that does matter. Sorry. You literally warp from, like, boss to boss. It's silly. It's like, is that really all dungeons? I'd call that all bosses. Honestly, it should just be called all bosses except Ganon. Like, that's the actual category. You're not doing anything in the dungeons. The dungeons don't actually matter for shit. Which was the point of making the category. Versus MST. It's like, well, MST's skipping too much of the dungeons. Let's do this one called All Dungeons. And then that category got... It's like, well, actually, we only care about the boss, so... Now All Dungeons probably does... All Dungeons does less dungeons than MST does dungeons. Just call it all bosses. Except Ganon. Most of the bosses. Well, All Dungeons wasn't a category yet. And MST was, and it had historically gone through most of the dungeons. And then at a certain point, it's like, well, we're kind of skipping a lot of stuff. So then All Dungeons was created by, I think Molotov made it. To do more dungeons. And he even came up with one, he called it Dungeon Dice Monsters or something like that. It was, you had to do all the dungeons, but you had to get all the skulls in all the dungeons. Which is kind of close to what I'm proposing of, like, 100% dungeons. What else do I want here? Oh, I need the shoes. Which means I need to do this. Damn, shoes here kind of suck right now. Oh, also, I need to be anticipating that there could be squares on this board. I should get the map, too. And the skull. I don't want to get the skulls. We'll get back here, right? Where was this? Honestly, I haven't been paying attention the last minute. For 5 minutes, I've been fucking yelling at clouds because I'm an old boomer. Back in my day, the rules were more chaos, but we had more fun. These young kids don't know. Yeah. Not wrong. I only have good opinions here, obviously. I'll have to look. I forget what exactly Dungeon Dice Monsters was. I know it involved beating all the bosses and the Scotolas of the dungeons. But I forget. I thought there was a third thing. I just can't remember. All important items? I mean, I'm already here. We might as well grab the lens. I feel like I'm wasting a lot of time on stuff I don't need. Was it really just MQ? Or maybe just MQ's the only one that held it in its rules for, like, future stuff? I don't know. Oh, and the trials. Interesting. So it's kind of like an MST variant, more than an All Dungeons variant. Oh, I don't like his position here. First try. Yeah, I feel like Molotov was messing around with stuff like that, because eventually it's like, well, MST's kind of skipping parts of the game that are more enjoyable. So let's add some of those enjoyable things. Was the thought process. Dude, I'm gonna just start running it. I'm just gonna start running it. I'm gonna start running 100% all dungeons. I will have to find it, and then... who's gonna fucking take it from me? And maybe other people will be like, hey, that's kind of cool. And then it just becomes an extension category. Yeah, and then 3 years from now, there'll be a rule change, and they'll get rid of all of the actual dungeon stuff, and it'll just be beating the bosses again somehow. It's like, well, I tried, you know. All right, next year. Yeah, I was just gonna say, this is my retirement plan. Next year, I'm gonna be part-time. We're gonna just do this category. Just gonna make it. Ice and GTG dungeons. We could make it ice counts because it has a map and compass. Same with this, bottom of the well. Basically anywhere that actually has a map. So Ganon's trials don't count. Ice Cavern counts, but GTG doesn't count. I like that it has a map, because that's kind of what you're looking at on the screen. If you pause, and you can see the blue map, then it's a dungeon that needs that map filled, right? If you pause and you don't see that map on the pause screen, and you see the fucking, like, this one, the overworld map, then you're not in a dungeon. I think that's fair. See, look, one guy makes all the rules, and then 20 years from now, people will be running this category and be like, remember when that idiot writer guy was just blabbing on stream, and then he made this category, and now it sucks? It's like, yep, that was me. Sorry. To be fair, though, I also have played this game for 20 years. Unlike the, I don't even know if the owner of SDA had played OOTs. Just like maybe he probably had played it, but he wasn't like a speedrunner of it. I'm gonna grab this just in case 3 swords stuff comes up on the board. It's good to have. I didn't have any videos yet when he made that 100% definition. I was a lurker still. Yeah, in 2006 I was around, but I was still lurking. I think 12-year-old ZFG was posting. I remember ZFG's early posts. I don't really want the gold scale. I do need this skull. Unfortunately, we're gonna get it here from the top, which kind of is lame. It is one of the most popular categories right now. Because people also felt like you, Zachary. It was really, really good category. So, that's one that I think the community's just like, this category doesn't make sense by any technical definition. Doesn't make any sense. But you know what? It's a fun category. So let's keep it. And that was a great decision. Well, technically, Garg, I'm not following the rules of classic CAC. Because I don't get the bottle from CAC. But I could do it blindfolded. I could get the Kuko bottle. It would just take longer. It's just really slow to do blindfolded. But I could. Yeah, they're even doing races now with it, which I think is awesome. Yeah, WOOT community on that one to bring that back as a main category. Kind of don't really want to burn my shoes on this. So especially if we don't blow up the thing. Do I remember how to do this? I probably should, because I'm going to start doing bingos more often. I gotta relearn how to do this shit. That's probably high enough, though. That's... Why didn't he die? Oh, shit. Let's try it again. Unshielded backflip, late shield after the first two. Why is he not dying? Should I have the sword in my hand? Like this? Does that matter? Motherfucker. I don't know what I did wrong. I'm just not sure how he didn't die in those first several attempts. Oh, yes, I need this. What's up, Dobby? How's it going? think I have to do the map and compass here. Damn, I know it was from that skull. Trying to think how I got there. Boy, it was the bridge, the market bridge. Eventually went here. Don't know how close that was. I also did market potion shop. So I've killed 2 dead hand. I had the high ground. Easy win. Yeah, honestly, this weekend, you know, 3-day weekend, temperature's really nice. It's kind of rainy though, but, you know, I'll take it. Actually, yesterday turned out to be quite nicer than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a complete washout. But it actually got, you know, a little sunny even in the afternoon. I guess last Monday and Tuesday it was 90 degrees here as well. So over 30, like 33 or something. I am low on shoes, goddammit. I need to get a trial again. This is 2 maps and 2 compasses. Chances are I don't get 6 compasses, but I should get 5 maps. Yeah, I think it's going to be rainy and kind of chilly till Tuesday or Wednesday here, and then it's going to get up into the 80s. And then I have a half marathon on Saturday. A trail run I'm super excited for. I've never done trail running before. And I was like, please just don't let my first one be just a mud pit. And I think it's going to rain for the first half of the week, but then it should dry out a decent amount. So they're bullies. They're being... Oh my god. Who makes the rules on running? There's actually a lot of rules on running that are probably arbitrary as well. People have been talking about, oh, records shouldn't count anymore because the shoes are too good. Trail running sounds super fun. Is it somewhere nice and scenic? Yeah, I don't know that it's super scenic, but it should be pretty cool. A lot of cool trails. I probably shouldn't have bothered with this. I kind of feel like I gotta go to the top now. What's up, Gortho? How's it going? Huh? How did this get off sync? Nice lag. How does marathon works with wet weather? Oh no, they don't cancel it. Maybe if it was thunderstorming, but even then I don't think they're gonna cancel a marathon. They might delay a little bit. And trail running, it's just like... Dude, the trail runners are just kind of... They're a little crazy, but I'm a little crazy. So I think that's why I like it. The run I'm doing, the half marathon, is actually the shorter distance. The day of, there's also going to be a 100K and a 100-mile trail run. And it's basically the same loop. Like, my loop is... I'm doing one loop. And they're doing... 5 loops and 8 loops. I already have that. Okay, I need this. Let's go. Does it count as a half marathon if I walked 21 kilometers? Sure does. You went a half marathon. I wouldn't say you raced a half marathon. Unless you actually entered a race. Do I want this skull? I want it. 30 shouldn't be a problem, but I don't know. I only have 50 minutes. If I get to like 20 minutes left and I only have 15 skulls, I'm gonna be panicking about it. So let's keep picking them up. Exactly, Dobby. But there's just so much better technology now. And fueling and preparation. That's right, Cortho. You gotta get some runs in so you can run with me at ESA. They did a casual marathon here in the city a few weeks ago. Basically a casual walk. Oh, that's cool. I don't know if there's too many of those here. Maybe on some trail or something. But all the big marathons just close so many streets in the city. They're like, okay, keep it moving. Let's go. Okay, I have one square done. Just felt like walking home from work. Nice. How far are you guys during the meetups? What meetups? At events? Like at a race? Races are typically like it's like a determined 5K or 10K, half marathon, marathon. Those are the biggest ones here. Need good shoes. Yeah, good shoes make a huge difference. I tend to be pretty frugal. Wait, I don't need to do this. I can do this one. God damn it, dude. At GDQs, it just depends. It depends what people want to do. Usually it's like a couple of miles. I am typically down to do whatever people want to do. I forget the most. The most I've ever went was like 5 or 6 miles, I think, with somebody. Damn it. I have, on my own at a GDQ, went and done like 10 miles or so. But when I'm running with other people, I'm just like, whatever people want to do. Not be ready to do 5 miles, that's fine. I always tell people, whatever distance, whatever pace. And I've literally had people come out, jog a little bit, and then walk with me, and then we jog some more when they feel like it, and then we'll walk a little bit. It's just nice to get out and you know, be getting any. It doesn't matter. Like, I'm not doing it for like, oh, I gotta get this super hard training run in. So. Actually, I think what's it was an SGDQ, and it was Yellow Killer Bee, I think was her name, and this other girl who is in Europe and was at ESA 2 years ago when I was there. What was her name? Ellie Pie or something? Ellis? I don't know. She'll probably be there and has run with me before. And we jogged and walked some, like, it's fine. I remember Cuphat, we went out at I forget which one that was, 2019? Something like that. Cuphat saw us getting to start. He had been drinking that night. He's like, I want to go run with Runner Guy. I want to go run with Runner Guy. He made it like 1 or 2 blocks, and then he's like, I cannot run with Runner Guy, and he went to the McDonald's. That was so funny. That's gonna be... Yo! Okay, there is a McDonald's right outside the ESA venue. So you guys can literally get all your gear on, like, start going. And then it's like, okay, Runner Guy, go. Have fun. We're gonna go to the McDonald's. You said Cuphead, and I was like, oh, he must have been drunk. Yes, yeah, he that thought in his head was like, I see Runner Guy running, I want to go run with Runner Guy. And then it's like, oh god, what did I get myself into? Do you think OT speedrunners are unique from other speedrunners in any way? Age, chillness, diversity? I don't really know that there's anything about us that stands out. Gortho says we're spoiled. What way are we spoiled? I don't know. I'm trying to think of like unique characteristics of the OOT community, and I just don't. I'm not sure. Is it worth doing this? I have Sunsong. I think I'd rather do this. I said, yo, there is a McDonald's right outside of the ESA venue. So you guys could literally get all your running gear on, be it with me outside, and I'm like, okay, guys, we're going to start. And you're both like, okay, go have fun, Runner Guy, we're going to be at the McDonald's. And then you just walk to the McDonald's. That was the event with Richard Sage and Torch. I'm trying to remember. It was super late, but we weren't like cold, but I don't think it was a summer one. Where was the one where the McDonald's was like a block away from the venue? God, I can't remember. And then there was, maybe it was a summer one, because I remember running with Simply, I think, that one. He went running with me for like 5 miles or something. He went a pretty good amount, because I think he's even done a marathon before. Ex-Marine Vens was once challenged to run by someone who said he couldn't do it. I mean, completing a marathon and, like, racing a marathon are fairly different things. I could probably complete a marathon myself tomorrow. But, like, it wouldn't be good. Okay. It is true. We have a lot of really, really good resources. Okay. I was complaining earlier about the rules and stuff. Back in my day, I had an extra OOT cart that had 3 files on it. One was a 100% file. And I remember just taking my 40 bombs and going into Hyrule Field and practicing 1 bomb backwalk super slides because that's what we did. And I would just do 40 bombs and then reset and load that file up from Temple of Time and do it again. And that's how I got my practice in. And you could do the RBA circuit, of course. You could just do the RBA loop from Cack Stairs to Odd Potion to the Odd Potion and just keep doing that circle. It's like, okay, I can keep practicing this loop. Gerudo Valley Bridge Mega Flip was a bitch because fucking every time you fell, you had to loop around and do the circle again. Fucking finally, DC, let's get some bombs. And the map and the compass. Damn, all these ads. If only... I don't know. I don't know that ad blockers are as effective anymore, but I encourage them. I try my best, okay? I added that starting soon screen for like 3 minutes. I fucked this up, didn't I? No, okay, it's good. This might be late. Let's try that again. What was I saying? And I just run a 3-minute ad in that first 3 minutes. That way almost no one sees it, and then there should be no ads for an hour. Yeah, we're kind of we're at like an hour now. I didn't ESS turn. I am getting so distracted. And I'm behind on chat. Tell my students that I don't run on purpose. If you see me running, something's wrong. Map and compass. I don't think I'm doing Lizalfo's here. He can have the Lizalfo square. SGDQ 19 had the Burger King and the Boomer Car Show. Okay, I remember that. That had the Fridays close by, right? That had the Fridays. And the taco place. And the Dairy Queen. Where the hell was the one with the McDonald's that was close? That had to be an AGDQ, I guess. And we just had mild weather? But I remember AGDQ 19 had the fucking... It wasn't Florida, was it? No. I don't think. God, there's so many, they all blend together for all the GDQs now. Especially those pre-COVID ones. AGDQ 19 had the wind tunnel, like they were doing the construction on the hotel, I think? No, was that 18? No, that was 19. And then when I was leaving, there was like a snowstorm, and a lot of people's flights got delayed. I don't remember the McDonald's, though. Did I say Simply? Yeah, Simply. He managed to get every order wrong. I remember, I only went to that McDonald's once when I was there at ESA 2 years ago, and like, I forget what I got. I ordered like a milkshake, and like the milkshake machine was kind of working, but not working. And like, he kind of came over and tried to explain it, but I don't know that his English was that good. And I was just like, they said they were working on it or something. It was weird. I think I ended up getting my milkshake, but it wasn't like the one I wanted. And I'm just like, I'm over fighting this. What am I doing now? I guess I just get a skull here for funsies. We should all do that during the run. Okay, a run challenge where like every loop, we like make a loop around the venue, and then every time we have to eat another fucking thing from McDonald's, and then we loop again, and then whoever like does it fastest, or whoever doesn't puke or whatever, wins. What's up, Ruby? You shaved your bear and your head bald. But still hot as usual. Thank you. Thank you. That's the correct reply. Some people were like, oh, Runner Guy, you look so good now. I'm like, I didn't look good before? What are you talking about? Majora's Mask was a nightmare to practice back then. Yeah. I feel like it was just really hard to do practice. The practice tools actually... Like, of anything that truly elevated speedrun quality in terms of, like, consistency and times coming down, like, the practice ROM is massive. Because I remember also, for, like, old 100% runs, I would just practice on emulator because I had the save states. And it's like, well, the lag isn't quite the same, but, like, I'm kind of getting the muscle memory down, you know? This is an insane way to get onto the head. Oh, yeah, DC head. I'm just behind it. Sorry, I'm catching up, guys. I'm catching up. The 3 minutes only stops pre-roll ads. I shouldn't have any mid-roll. Well, I guess... Well, okay, no. I don't know. Okay, I honestly don't know how they work. Is that strat safe if you mess up? You can fall down. Yeah, you can fall down. Keep typing, he'll never catch up. Oh, I'm catching up. I don't have any Beta Quest Warp songs. AGDQ 19 was Orlando. No, that was 20. 20 was right before COVID, and they moved to Florida. 19 was that one-year hotel, and it was like this weird... You were here, and then you had to go through, like, this tiny, tiny tunnel to get to, like, the venue spaces. I'm not gonna wait for him. We got things to do. I have only 35 minutes left. Oh, hell yeah, let's go. Was that 1 year in DC by the McDonald's. Okay, so the McDonald's was there. I just don't remember, like, I remember the inside of that hotel. I don't remember the outside. But I'm a picky eater. Yeah, loops around the venue. I know you can make some loops around the ESA venue. I like kind of going out. I actually one time went out to the ocean. Like, I just ran to basically the edge of Sweden and look out, and it's like there's Copenhagen. What's up, Blue Fluffle? How's it going? There's a 5K run here in Montreal that goes between different local bakeries. I once saw a ultramarathon, I think in Colorado, near Denver, that was a Taco Bell ultramarathon. And there were like 12 Taco Bells around the like town, city area of Denver. Maybe it was Denver, maybe it was like Boulder or something, but you had to, at each one you had to get something, and by like the fourth one you had to have like a certain menu item. By the fourth one you had to have like one of the supreme items or whatever, and then you had to have like, you could skip one or two, you had to have like 10 items by the end of the 12. So there was a lot of strategy involved in like how you would do it properly. Filet-O-Fish, yeah, that's how I would say it, really. Fillet-O-Fish. Also, what's up, Vidya? I registered for SGDQ yesterday, before the price went up, and I got my flights, and I got a hotel. Not the hotel, like the venue hotel, because that was already full. But I got one like 5 blocks away or something, so I'm still pretty close. I guess I could maybe get double defense now. I have 1 point, by the way. This is not good. I should be able to get these 2. But I don't even know about that. I should be able to get this one. I should be able to get this one. I should be able to get this one. I just need to lock in, but I'm not. He's catching up. I'm catching up to the chat. I'm sorry, I'm behind. How many people do you think caught COVID at AGDQ 20? I don't know that that was really happening yet. Possibly. But there's always a GDQ flu. It doesn't matter. Like, even the summer ones, where there's not as much, like, flu going around, I have gotten home and been sick. This past AGDQ, I don't know that I was sick. I was feeling really run down by, like, Saturday and Sunday. I was so burned. Plus, I was working every day, and I was getting, like, 3 hours or 4 hours of sleep, and then going to work, like, ugh. I'm never doing that again. Even if it was in Pittsburgh, I think if it would ever come back to Pittsburgh, I would probably just take the time off, but... that was too much. My leg cramped in my sleep. Hate it when that happens. And it does happen to me as just a runner. If I don't hydrate well enough, that is a frequent thing. But I try and do a pretty good job with my hydration. Sad we had to move out of Orlando. Yeah, I mean, it was really cool opportunity just because being in Florida in the middle of January was awesome. It was just such a nice break for me as like a Northeast resident. This year in Pittsburgh wasn't too bad, but the past 2 years were fucking freezing too. And it's like we had some DC ones, because it had been in DC all those other years too. We had some DC ones that were fairly mild. We had some DC ones that were freezing. It's just like, that's just part of it. I say the SGDQ one's been in Minnesota for like a decade. That one should be, the summer one, bring that one to Pittsburgh. Because Pittsburgh's nicely located in terms of like, I think over half of the country is within like a 9-hour drive from Pittsburgh. And then make the winter one like, I know they won't do Florida, but like, and California's probably too expensive, but something like Phoenix, Arizona in the winter could be kind of interesting. I don't know what I'm doing. It's night. I can do this. Am I running anything at ESA? Not this year. I'm just going to hang out, have fun, enjoy some more Europe. OT Hundo Relay we did in the practice room. Yeah. We did that in 2017 or 18 as well. I think even on my stream one year. I need this. We can go to some nice scenic places to jog. Yeah, it's a bit of a ways to the ocean, though. I think that was like 4 miles or so. And then you have to come back, obviously. I'll have to look at my Strava. It would be cool to do another Hundo Relay at like a GDQ. I don't know that we'd get enough. We'd get enough people for one team, I think, these days. Just doesn't seem like there's enough OOT people. I mean, there's a decent. I feel like we could. And it's like, yeah, it's not gonna be a great time. Honestly, though, I don't know anything about the Hundo route. Like, I can do a bunch of stuff in OOT, but I can't do the 100% route. So. We're doing bingos, surely? Yeah, we're definitely going to be doing bingos and, like, going out and... I should remember Temple of Time. Like, the last time I was there, we did bowling, and we did badminton, and we did mini golf. So that was fun. I guess I do this. 27 minutes, I have 1 point. That's not looking good. CFG did 100%. No source requirement? I don't remember. Was that the one where, like, it was still in... He did, like, a bunch of shit in Deku Tree, I think. And then showed off, like, the Franker B with the task bot or something afterwards, maybe? Oh my god, I am very far behind. Oh, hell yeah. See you there? Okay, video's going. AKS is going. I know Cymarth's going. Drunkle's going. Do you remember the time ChatGPT told you your name was Rin? Dude, ChatGPT thought my name... There was a famous blindfolded speedrunner named Rin who did all the... who did Ocarina of Time blindfolded. Did the 3 Chow Dungeons run at AGDQ 2015. I was like, huh, that's interesting. Can you tell me more about this Rin? It's like, sure, Rin is on da-da-da-da-da. And it's like, what's Rin's Twitch account? And it's like, sorry, don't know anything about that. It's tradition. I will probably start a rando seed in the practice room and rage quit 20 minutes in. That's... I have a funny story about that, but it's going to put me even more behind. Fuck it, let's do it. There was... I think this was AGDQ... No. SGDQ. 18 or 19? I want to say 19. And I was out that night. There were people that were partying. I was out doing private room karaoke with some friends. So I had some drinks. And Cymarth is like texting me. He's like, when are you getting back? We're going to do this rando. We're going to do this rando in the practice room. Team rando. Had a bunch of shit settings. I am stuck in a loop. I finally get back at like midnight. He had already set it up. He like got the thing on my SD card. He's like, do I even still have that? I might still have that one on there. I forget if I might have removed it for ESA, but it was like, drunk RG, use this seed. And like 20 minutes in, it was me, Cymarth, and Figure 8 as a team. And me and Figure 8 are just like 20 minutes in, we're done. We are not wanting to do this. And Figure's like, yo, wouldn't it be great if we like went and got food right now? Like, let's go to TGI Fridays. So we just quit. We just quit. Cymar's like really wanting us. He like, you motherfuckers, get back here. We got to do this rando. And it's like, nah, man, we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go get Fridays. We walk over to the Fridays, and they're open, but the kitchen's closed, so we can't get food. And we're scheming. We're plotting. It's like, okay. Neither one of us has a vehicle. Who here has a vehicle? And we're like, Condor. Condor has a car. He's local to Minnesota. He drove here. He's going to drive us to IHOP. We're going to go get late night IHOP. Condor was in the rando with, I forget who his teammate was. But we sneak back up into the practice room. And we're on both shoulders of Condor. And we're both just like, Condor, you're going to be doing this rando for like 8 hours, 9 hours, into the night. It's going to be 7 a.m. How about you just quit right now and drive us to IHOP? I will pay for your IHOP. And he was like, I saw his controller in his hand. And he's thinking, and he's like, IHOP sounds pretty good right now. So we got him to quit too. And he drove us to the IHOP. I think we got like Phil or someone to come too. He wasn't doing the rando, but we just got like this big group of people to drive to the IHOP. Oh, it was glorious. And I think Cymarth and Kieran stayed up and actually finished the rando like 7 or 8 in the morning. Meanwhile, we had IHOP and we're like out. You know, got back at 3 a.m. and we're done. But yeah, it's always like, you want to do that big, long, fun rando, but then it's just like, it's just hard. It's hard. Yo, Tat Mailer? Thanks, man. Yeah, I cut it last Thursday. I have 22 minutes and I have 1 point. I don't even know what I'm going to get. I can get these two. And the 30 skulls. Maybe. I only have 13. That's exactly what I didn't want to have happen. Yeah, Garg, Gortho, me from the US at least. Well, not from the me and Gortho from the US are coming to ESA. There's several people from the UK going. Garg, Mutant, Greg, and Fanta. Oromit always goes and does tech. Baal, I don't know if Ball's going. I don't know. I could ask him. He's gone in the past, but I don't think he's gone since me and him did the beta quest. And then Nally, Kina, Dry. I think we got ZF. Oh yeah, shit, we got ZFG to go, right? Hell yeah. Yeah, I guess Atlanta in the winter... I'm so far behind. Atlanta in the winter's gotta be pretty good still. Map. How many maps is this even gonna be? 4? I feel like I gotta go for this one. I need supervision. Do you do any of the tourist stuff at ESA trips, or mostly just hang? Mostly just hang, but I think the year that I went, I think people planned to get a train into Copenhagen and go to like something. I forget if it was a museum or a zoo or something. I ended up leaving a little bit early that year because I had plans to do other touristy stuff. I visited Amsterdam and Cologne, Germany, and Munich in Germany on that trip. So I was only there for like half the time, but this time I'll be there the whole time. Love the Buzz look, just trying to keep cool. Yeah, mostly it's for the summer, and I just got sick of having the man bun. It was just too much. Bald is beautiful. It really is a good... I like the look a lot. I'm probably not gonna keep it super bald, because it's actually a lot of work, too. I'd have to shave it like every 3 or 4 days. Because this is only a week and a half, and it's already, like... You can clearly see it's fuzzy and coming back. Will I catch up with chat before the end of the first half? I don't know how I got so far behind on chat. I'm usually not this bad. Rin is a oh yeah, ChatGPT thought I was ZFG's roommate too. I heard about Simar staying up all night. Worst random settings possible. Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah. It's very on brand for Simar. I only have 16, dude. I am not getting 30. I would need one every minute. No, I can open the upper Gerudo. I just need to hover up to it. I need to lock in and do it, and I'm just kind of not doing it. I feel like I should just do this now. Ugh. Did your own seed, got a PB? Nice. What's up, Faraz? Of course, Figure was a bad influence. Of course he was. I can get that last map. I just need to think. Bet Simarth still pissed. I feel like you could bring that up to him. He would definitely know he has this. He would definitely know what you were talking about. Yeah, I haven't seen Kieran around as much since the intro got removed. Okay, let's lock in and actually get a square. Name a more impossible challenge than getting a group of OT players together in a practice room. Very, very true. The years of being on, like, Twitter and just tagging a bunch of people, DMing people, trying to get, like, a team bingo going, trying to set this up, trying to get everybody there, trying to get all the TVs, trying to get people just come in as like, oh, I don't have a console. It's like, what did you think we were doing here? Oh, I don't have a controller. Oh, this TV doesn't work. Oh, this team's gonna do this. Oh, now we're gonna split up. Oh, now someone so-and-so wants to join. It's like, okay, I gotta reshuffle everybody's team. There's no way I get enough skulls. I think I'm just gonna give up on the skulls. I kinda want to get some of the other squares. 9 minutes behind on chat. Holy fuck. Kieran in Pokemon Go. I still play Pokemon Go. I'm just really bad at opening gifts because I hate that part of the game. I would rather go catch Pokemon than fucking sit and open gifts for 20 minutes. Oh yeah, I can play Requiem now, right? But before I do that, I can do... Try might be coming? Are you still trying to convince him? Should I get in his ear about it? Oh, Try said he can't. Wait, why'd I get a fairy? I don't need that. ESA is the place to be now. ESA is pretty awesome, I must say. It reminds me a lot of the early year GDQs. Like GDQ 2013-ish, 14. Okay. All of a sudden I have 4 points, and that feels a lot better than 1. And I need one more map. God, if I could remember the, GTG, I could RBA that map, too. Or I just find, like, Jabu or something. I need to find Death Mountain Crater as well. One day in Copenhagen. Yeah, I mean, that's fun for sure. Conversation ended and restarted 10 minutes later. It's like those days. Do you guys remember, Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4. Do you remember when chat was legitimately 30 minutes behind? Not 30 minutes. 30 seconds behind. Because of the delay. It was so jarring. And remember how I got everyone low latency? I did it. I got everyone on the site low latency. Do you remember that? I bribed the Twitch staff with my hundos. They did barbecue in some public park. Yeah, we did that the year I went too. That was a lot of fun. Top tier head shape, thank you. What's up, Red Joan? Good morning, thanks for luck. Sorry, I'm like 8 million years behind. I guess I owe you guys this. You guys were talking about this, so... We'll do this, blah, blah, blah. Tried to tell Xwill to come. She didn't say no, but I'm assuming a no. Xwill made it to a GDQ at one point, too. I think a GDQ 2020, I remember that. What's up, Pancake? How's it going? Thanks for the luck. Sorry, I'm like way behind on chat. You're probably already just lurker mode. That's my fault. When is 5-hit coming back? I actually really like 5 hits as a challenge, but I just want consistent rules for everybody. And it's so hard. There's just so many options that you can pick. And I just want to pick something fun and good. And like, I don't know, I find it difficult. How come you prefer bingo to rando? I don't know, I just really like the vanilla game. I like doing a lot of the tricks. I like the process of like routing with complete information. Oh, sick. Oop, don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Okay, now if I can get one more map, I think I'll be pretty happy. Although I would like to get into more rando things. I don't know, I just find it more difficult to get something like consistent. That the chat can continuously like follow along with. Because if you do like different settings every time, I don't know, I just kind of feel like it's so hard to follow what's happening. I want a goal, like the 5-hit challenge. People can come in and I can keep trying it and people can kind of follow along and realize what's happening. What's up, Bunny Rabbit? Good morning. Today's game, going quite well, although I'm so far behind on chat. I'm sorry. I'm like 10 minutes behind. I don't know how this happened. This like never happened. It never happens to me. You guys are chatty today. Not that that's a bad thing. Wait, are we gonna do charades? We did last time I was at ESA. We could definitely do charades again. You never come to my remote raids? I never have remote raid passes in Pokemon Go because I just never spend the coins on them. Because I'm not gonna put real money into the app. I'm basically a free-to-play player in Pokemon Go. From everything everyone says, streamers are the most unprepared, unpunctual people in existence. Getting them together harder than Blue Dog winning an MM. Probably true. I can talk shit, you won't see it for 10 minutes. Yeah, but I still will see it. Why am I not your friend? I kind of want to die, actually. I got... Was it the fishing pond? That's GTG, right? That's either GTG or Shadow Temple. Move tables around at the park. Yeah. Gonna have a big group. Chat going so fast, we're gonna go say my message in 10 minutes. You're right. Probably right. You can climb that? Jesus, when was that? That was so long ago. It's how live streams on YouTube are today? Is there really that much delay on YouTube chat? I mean, I have a couple people that chat in YouTube sometimes, but I didn't know it was that bad. Answering in 0.3 seconds, yeah, compared to the old days. That 30-second delay was crazy. If I consider doing chat percent again, I would do something like chat percent again. It's a lot of fun. What's up, Katie? Good morning. Thanks for the luck. I'm catching up. I'm catching up. Can I accept fishing's too hard? Fishing's way too hard. Just say rando sucks, it's okay. I just wish there was more consistency between randos. I think this is going to be on my points, guys. I'm at 5. Unless I can find that last map. If I get to 6, I'll be pretty happy. 5 is kind of meh. Because Baal probably has 6. Double defense. Probably not happening in 4 minutes. I need that GTG. I just need a Lake Hylia. I put more money in Pokemon Go than I would like to admit. Yeah, that's common, actually. There's people I know in the community that have put like well over $100 a week even. They're like super whales. And then even like there's the mid-casuals that are like $100 or so a month. It's like, that's still kind of a lot of money to be putting into this game. Damn, I am not gonna find GTD again. Definitely in the thousands. I think I've put a total of like $30. This is not GTG. Well, fuck me, I guess. What was this? Ugh. What other map could I even get? Dude, it sucks having 4 maps. I have 4 maps, right? Yeah, 4 maps and 4 compasses. Damn, dude. That's unfortunate. Okay, I'm almost caught up. Second draft, first draft, fishing hardy, almost caught up. Run, that's 6 maps. Bit of a stretch. You don't need to get 6, you only need 5. The thing that makes rando fun is that everybody does different settings. Nobody can keep up with what anybody else is doing, though. There's no collaborative, like, project in that sense. Everybody gets to do their own thing, but everybody's doing their own thing. Like, it's too... Sure, it might be good for that streamer, but, like, anybody that's trying to cross-chat or, like, cross-pollinate is, like, lost. Well, what other map could I even get at this point? I don't think I can get any maps. Damn, I don't have the hook shot either, which makes drafting the second part bad. Should actually kill, just in case it shows up on the second board. Put like a bunch of money day 1 of Pokemon Go because there was no Pokestop. Oh, bought a bunch of Pokeballs. Yeah, makes sense. Hatched 300 eggs during an event when Unknown was supposed to be in them. Yeah, I remember they've been very bad about that. Like, here's an egg event, you could get Unknown. It's like, probably not even in the thing. Just remote raids, it makes sense. I usually spend my coins still on Pokemon storage, I suppose. Well, this first half was kind of a bust, honestly. I should have been able to get at least 2 more points. I should have been able to get these 2. Like, I have 22. It's so stupid. Haven't opened his gift in a year. I just don't open gifts. I just don't. I hate that part of the game. Steal the rando tourney format for bingo? Yo, Garg, did you see what the rando community just did? I have talked about this in my chat several times. I have 5 points.
Oh, I also have 5 points.
Okay, ready for second card?
Okay, I'll refresh.
I want to talk about this rando format. In a second. Do we flip? Who goes first in these?
I think we always change, so you go first.
Okay. Damn, I should have beat him. Okay, I can do that. I didn't get that. Sport isn't great. I have this. I don't know if I want that, actually. This should be free. I already have one. Remind me, I'm going to keep going on chat. Remind me about the rando structure tournament thing. Oh, where it lasts 5 months. I think it would be cool to have like a bingo leaderboard that's like more seasonal or like refreshes every month or something. Okay. Default rando. I mean, you could say default is like the standard racing thing, I guess. He didn't pick plant 3 beans, but he has it. I'm gonna take it from him. This one's so free though, too. But not with Goron Bracelet. Well, I was in the Skulltula house. I think it's probably still pretty free. Wait, can't you just drop? You can drop and keep the bracelet. I kind of... Streamers are selfish, should listen to chat more. Somewhat true. Prelude and Wolf. Okay, this is working out well for me. So far, this one's gonna be shit. I'll hover to this if I have to. Goron Bracelet's not even that bad. But I don't think he'll draft it yet. I've seen 3 of these. We just haven't freed them. We'll have to do it at some point, though. He doesn't have the Mirror Shield. He'll mark it soon, though. We have hover boots and bombs and shoes. We can literally have... Well, I don't have the hook shot, actually. Kind of problematic, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I read Dobby's message so quickly. I actually saw it in time. The one chat message. Oh, Bolero was sitting there. I forgot about Bolero. That's kind of lame. 7 songs wouldn't even be that bad. I have 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this is actually a pretty good one. These are all good-ish. Came to wish for a guy luck, but he doesn't seem to be here right now. Someone else is the streamer? What are you talking about? I've had this look forever. Oof, I think he'll take songs if I don't take it. This one's still kind of sitting here just free as well. I haven't been in Ice Cavern. This must be GTG Wolfos. Damn, I hate to take the bracelet right now because I just don't think he'll take it in the next round. But maybe he will. After this, it's going to have to be... Oh, sick. Sick. They're all available still. He picked that so quick. Basically, look at my squares. Almost all of them I can still just do as a child. Except the songs, but that's not so bad. Okay. I hope he doesn't. He might take Fire Trial. I really kind of want Fire Trial here still. Now the rest of these squares are all shit. We used to have default settings for HK. So it was good mid-range, accessible. You could still do whatever you wanted, but had a default. I mean, kind of OT. I know kind of has that, I feel, but... Did you put on aftershave it or shaving your head? I didn't put anything. I went to a place and got the beard trimmed, and he cut it. Damn, he did take it. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, I should be able to refine GTG. Whether we can get the keys or not is another question. Whereas I've never found King Dodongo. This one's gonna suck. I mean, this one I can make work towards. I'm gonna be a child for some time. These kind of suck. Problem with gifts in Pokemon Go is that my inventory's so full so fast. Mine typically gets full fast too, but I hate the... If you could just, like, send 50. Just send 50. I have 40, 50 gifts. Just send them to people that don't have a gift from me. I would probably click it. But, like, literally agonizing to go through and select people. Click send gift. Hit the thingy. Add a sticker? No, I don't give a shit about your sticker. And then, like, do that every fucking time. And then I gotta go through and open, same thing. It's like opening gifts is like, I gotta go and click, I gotta click the thing. I gotta cancel the animation so it doesn't pop up. And it's just it's so bad. Okay. Each of us gets a free Beta Quest Warp Song? No, you don't. Points market crashing. Yeah, Baal probably did plant these beans, but it's whatever. Mind you, in 10 minutes about Rando Tournament. Yeah, remind me about the Rando Tournament. I want to talk about that. Saw this quiz trivia thing the other day. Do you know the first person to ever have a sub button? I don't. I don't know who had it first.
Okay, I am ready.
I am ready as well. I'll do the countdown this time. 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Good luck. Okay. There's GTG. I knew I did the fucking thing. Okay. I can get 6 keys here right now. I knew it was Lake Hylia. Do I even need the ice? Well, actually, I should probably get this. I think this is a good investment regardless. Pre-recorded stream. I'm bold, I just use a normal razor. I just don't know that I even want to continue with this look because it's just a lot of work for me. I like being lazy with my appearance, and so keeping up with this look would actually be difficult. No hearts, really? Another guy doesn't like his Pokemon Go friends. Look, I just don't like opening the gifts. It's so annoying. What are you talking about, free warp? That's not a command. I agreed to nothing. Whatever you guys are talking about, I agreed to nothing. Our guy doesn't like gifts. I mean, kind of true. It is my least favorite love language, is gifts. Giving, I'm okay with. I like coming up with like a creative thing or like something unique or something personal. Whatever. Like, but receiving gifts, I can't stand it. I hate receiving gifts. IRL. It's like, don't ever give me something. I don't want it. It's not that I necessarily don't want it. It's just like, I feel so awkward and weird, and like, half of the stuff you would give me, it's just like, if I wanted this or needed this, I would just get it myself. Like, it's, I don't know. I just get really awkward about gifts. Like, even just a card, I'm like, kind of cringe. Like, at my office, people, when people get married, or people leave, or people have, not just a random birthday, but, like, some event happens, it's like, a card goes around, and, like, everybody says, like, oh, congratulations on whatever, or, oh, I'm so sorry that so-and-so died in your family, and it's just like, I don't want to partake in any of that. I don't need the card. Don't do that for me. And so I told my boss, I was like, hey, this was a couple years ago. I was like, hey, my grandfather passed away. The funeral's on such and such date. I don't really want a card. Like, don't pass a card around for it. It's not what I want. Okay, I got 6 keys. That's pretty good. Then we'll die here. Kind of fun to cut your hair not long after I decided to grow mine out again. It's been a couple years, but it was time. The summer is coming, and it's just taking more and more time every morning. Ooh, not taking that yet, obviously. Describing your Christmas gift giving with your family a Christmas or two ago. Yeah, that one My dad's side of the family doesn't do a whole lot right, but they got that right. Every Christmas, my grandmother, my great-grandmother, and all of her, like, aunts, uncles, whatever, every Christmas they would have an envelope with a $50 bill in it. Eventually it became a $100 bill because inflation, but it was a $50 bill, and they would each give everyone a $50 bill, and then everyone else would also give a $50 bill. So basically, you were passing out $50 bills, and you got the same amount of $50 bills back, and it was like, we feel like we've given... but we haven't really done anything. It's just like, why even pretend at that point? But there is a psychological, like, people just like that feeling of like, oh, yep, I was helping. I came up with that. I gave you a gift, so... What's up with this rando bingo thing you want to talk about? I'm working on it, but... I need this. I'm gonna hover to it. Uh, 10 bombs is not a lot. Entering GTG will eventually get me there. I wonder if he did this. I purposely take time off and don't tell anybody to avoid work cards. Yeah, I don't know. I despise them. I'm almost caught up. Infinite money glitch. Is that the Hero Rests Japanese print by Dave Bull in the background? I have no idea. Maybe. This was actually, surprisingly, a gift. But actually, both of these were gifts, and I like them enough to put them on my stream, so I can't say it's always bad. I really like this one because it was hand-painted and given to me. So I feel like that one has a lot of personal, like, just weight to it. Okay, the rando. How many, for the people that have been here, how many times have I talked about, I know I've talked about this multiple times, bingo tournament, but it's a tournament where it's kind of like a rookie tournament. And there's a professional bingo player that's like helping the rookie person out, right? Rookie with mentor. Yes, I've talked about this multiple times. The rando community just put out a feeler of like, would you guys be interested in this type of thing? That exact thing of like a more experienced rando player in the standard race helping somebody that wants to get into it. And I'm just like, brilliant. That's a perfect way to get more people to do it, you know? I love that concept. I think it's a good concept, obviously. I've spoken about it many times. I'm gonna, well, shit, I need more bombs to hover. I want to hover up to that 37th heart piece. Yeah, sure, Garg. I'm definitely down for more bingo variant tourneys, like, that are different, you know? Let's go. As an artist myself, it does always feel nice to draw something for someone as a gift. Yeah, to me, that's like one of the few gifts. It's like if you put blood, sweat, and tears, not literally, but like you put time and effort into this, it's like I enjoy it a lot more. Hell bingo with rookies. It's draft points teams kind of thing. Oh, yes, yes. I like that idea, too. I like that idea. I was in the one, I don't know if you guys remember, several summers ago. I did the SM64, like, team points thing. And that was super cool because it's like the more PBs you got, or like the faster times you got, the more points you got. And it was scaled so that as someone new, like me, I could get a little bit of a points a lot of the time, but someone who was like a pro, if they PB'd by like 1 second even, they were going to get a massive amount of points because their PB was already so good. So it was like balanced in that way, and then it was very much just like a team. I didn't get a fucking single fucking bomb drop. But yeah, it's like if you could accumulate points for your team in a way that's not so stressful of like the 1v1 tourney match, right? I just feel like that's favorable. Do I need anything in the I need to get the beans. And I need a Goron City for the bracelet. I don't need anything in here, although the boomerang, I don't have a hook shot yet, would help with the Hyrule Field Skulls. I'm okay with not doing it. I definitely like bonus points. I would also, I mean, this is a bit harder to do, but like the more bingos you do within a time frame, like every bingo you enter gets and finish gets like 1 point or whatever. So it encourages more bingos kind of regardless of the outcome. Okay, I need to remember this for songs later. The thing I don't like about bingo is running with a quiet chat. It's lonely. Having a coach to bounce off of makes it more social and you learn. Yeah, very much. I like, there's so many like of these concepts that I feel like are more team building and more like community building rather than, obviously the tournament is community based, but it is still like 1v1s and kind of getting your face knocked in by top, like at the end of the day. So, yeah, I just feel like there are potentially other variants. And this is something, too, I would like a more active role in setting things up or helping with this, like, starting next year, just because I'll have more time. Like, I'll be working part-time, so I can help out with those things. I do need these, so let's do it. Unbelievable. Well, I needed this, so. OCS? Yo, okay, I want to play OCS, but if I have that time and I'm working on projects and I'm like, you know what? Maybe I do come up with OCS type stuff. OMS2? I don't know, maybe. Danny's probably the one to work on that. Pausers? Danny too busy? I mean, I have also been too busy. Why couldn't you the last time? Were you on like a holiday or something? Oh, emulator wasn't even allowed? Damn. Yeah, that was kind of interesting. It's like, hey, if you want to play on VC and do VC only stuff, knock yourself out. If you're on N64, you want to do 1.0 stuff, have at it. Yeah, there were a lot of version differences. Yeah, the Gossip Stone one was very, very rough for us N64 players. Damn, I wish I'd have found this earlier. I guess it's good for a song, potentially. N64 route ended up being cool. We didn't actually know, I don't think. What, we learned, like, the invisible tech or something? Yeah. Well, it was probably known, but it was like, why would you bother with it, you know? More information about it came out, I'll say that. Like, it was probably all known stuff, but it's just, like, not useful. Okay, now what do I want to do? I want to hover to that 37th heart piece, I think. Needs to be my next move. Maybe we'll get bombs this time? Oh, I need the Zoras. I kind of need to get those. I was in the river and didn't bother with the upper one, but I should have. Yeah, that was bad. Okay, I was gonna say, if I get 20 more rubies... Alright, Gwen, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the luck. What do I want to do here? I need a Goron City. I need a Zora's River. Goron City, Zora's River, and hover to Gerudo Fortress. 37th heart piece. Or we could just find the 37th heart piece. That would be cool too. Let's just hover. Can't be that bad, right? Eh. It's kind of annoying. Worst possible thing that could happen. Well, I guess I can still just... It wasn't that bad. Could have been worse. Alright, disgusting hover. Done. We're tied. Now I need... What's up, Cammy? Good morning. Thanks for the luck. I need Zora's... I need Zora's River and Goron City as a child still. And the... Yeah, that's it. Would you do 1 coach and 2 to 4 runners, depending on entrance? It would depend on the entrance and the structure of everything. I haven't fully, you know, thought through all of those things, if I'm being honest. Damn, well, that's fine. I can get here very, very easily from the beginning, so I'm not worried about it turning night here. I can get it night here. Too much. Still a little too much pressure on this new controller. Oh, come on, dude. Okay, so what do I really need here? I need to remember how to get back to that high roll area. Skull. God damn. And I need the hook shot. Huh. Fuck. Carpenter's the songs. I mean, really, what this is going to come down to is these 2 squares, I think. I can get the rest, I think, pretty smoothly. I have done this. I didn't remember doing this. I did this recently? Maybe. This is new. What's up, Rubu? Good morning. Thanks for the luck. This is new. I need Zora's River. Yeah, purple's really just a tiebreaker at the end. I'm after the green squares that are left. My opponent, Baal, is after the red squares that are left. Would I be speedrunning today even if I never played OOT? I think so, because OOT actually wasn't my intuitive first thought. To speedrun. I saw a Super Mario Bros. 3 TAS on, like, E-Bomb's World way back in the day, and I didn't know it was a TAS because I didn't know what that was. And I was showing it to my friends and everything online. And eventually one of them knew what speedrunning was on, like, an Animal Crossing forum, and he was like, that's a TAS, and he explained what it was. He's like, if you want to see real players speedrunning through games, go to Speed Demo's archive. And then I saw that, and, like, the first thing I wanted to see the Super Mario Bros. 3, what the real player could do. And then after that, it was kind of like, okay, I want to go see some of my childhood games. And I think the first one I was interested in was Super Mario 64, actually. I saw the 120 star in like 5 hours or something. Or maybe it was like 2.5 hours or 3 hours, and I did a run in 5 hours. And so I was like, maybe. And then I went to Ocarina of Time, and I saw already by that time in like 2006, there was, damn, Bombchu Bowling I could have definitely done now. There was Ground Jump and Super Slide and Kuko Jump and Shadow Temple Early. Like, these were all already found in 2006. And so I was just like, oh my gosh. ISG. I have found Bombchu Bowling in this seed. So I saw all those tricks and I was like, I want to learn how to do these. I remember, oh my god, it's so funny. I didn't want to be a noob and ask in the forum, hey guys, how do you do the ground jump? Or how do you do the slingshot hover with the shoes? I didn't want to ask and be a noob. So I would go back through, I would browse through the forums and find where the person found the trick. Because there was no YouTube back then. People described how they... It's like Kazooie would just be... And Kazooie was not a native English speaker. Like, that wasn't his first language. So Kazooie is trying to describe how he did this. Through text. Like, first you drop a bomb this way, then you do this. And I would find where he did it. Described it, and that's how I would go and practice it myself. And that's how I learned how to start doing tricks. God, to think there was no videos. Like, and then eventually Kazooie would like upload some, like, he pointed a camera at a TV. Okay, that's one. One of three. I remember things being on, like, file front. People would just, like, upload, like, what would even be the equivalent? Like a Google Drive today. People would just upload, like, 10-second video that took 2 hours to download. So you could see what they did. Ha! Yeah, stuff like file front. It was wild times, you know? One of these gets back to Shadow Temple, but I don't really care about Shadow Temple. Do I care about this? Not really yet. Goron City, Zora's River. Is this 6? I might get a free square. That'd be pretty sick. Hell yeah. Just gotta decide where to use that. Probably not G2G at this point. I know exactly where that is, and I have 6 keys. I'm thinking that's gonna go on the Zora's Domain or the Hyrule Field. I mean, I remember... My memories of, like, 2nd grade, having a computer lab is very vague. I remember going to, like, some room. I was so old. I vaguely remember there being, like, computers in some capacity. But we didn't really have a computer lab until I was in 4th grade. And oh my god, that computer lab was, like... That felt like fucking top-of-the-line shit. Like, my school district wasn't exactly... Like, it was very middle-of-the-road school district. But, man, once we got that computer lab, it was like, holy shit. And the 2nd grade might have been those big-ass Macs in, like, 90... Fucking... that would have been, like, 96 or something. We got the computer lab in, like, 98. I remember being in, like, 4th grade. And everybody had an assigned computer, and we got a floppy disk. I needed to do something here. Okay, yeah. We got a floppy disk. To, like, do our Word documents. And back then, I still remember... God! For writing, we would write in cursive on this shit yellow paper. Do you guys... You'd have to be, like, my age to know what I'm even talking about. The yellow paper, the fucking, like built out of, like, wood chips paper that they just, like, crush together. It's like, here's this piece of shit yellow paper to do your draft, right? You would draft on this yellow paper, and you'd write in cursive and do all this stuff and show it to the teacher. Teacher would mark it up and, like, you should do this or you should try that. And then they would give it back to you, and then you got a nice, clean piece of paper with the blue lines. You remember the blue lines? On both the yellow and the white paper. The white paper had these blue lines in it. That was the final copy. That was going to be your grade. So you were like really, you know, you did all the cursive really nice. Didn't make mistakes. Oh my god. Am I the only one that knows about the yellow paper? Fuck, dude. Once we got computers and we started typing, it was just like, oh my god. Oh my god. This is just vastly better. Makes me not miss any type of school. Yeah. God, it was torture, especially for someone like me that was very... Look, my brain was very analytical. I liked math. I was very good at math. But writing... God, I hated writing. By high school, I was running Project 64 on the school computers off a USB. I think... Okay, I will say, it was the Wild West. That computer lab, I was talking about it for, like, you got the floppy disk and you did this and that. It was still kind of the Wild West, because the IT guy, and by the time even I got to high school in, like, 2004, 2006, 2007... IT really still didn't know what the fuck they were doing, and the kids basically ran the fucking network. I think in middle school I brought The Sims in and just, like, installed it, because fucking why not? By high school we had, like, an ad blocker, or, like, a, you know, site blocker that did basically nothing. We would just search, like, instead of, like, online games, you just search, like, we learned, like, the Spanish. It was, like, almogar.com. It was, like, Spanish for games. So we would play. We would just play on this non-blocked Spanish site. God, those were good times, man. Good computer times. I'm sure it's, like, way different now. Yeah, those Wild West days. You could basically just brick every one of those computers if you actually wanted to. Oh, man. We had multiple access to teacher accounts, full access to the internet. It's crazy. But yeah, those couple of years before that, where it was like fucking... God, handwriting cursive. I just... What do I need now? Zora's River. This is Temple of Time, right? And in my high school years, I spent it playing OT on Project 64 on my school laptop. I was so done. Yeah, I feel like that type of stuff, like Project N64 emulators in like 2005, I don't know, they were probably out there. I was not like vaguely really familiar with those things yet. It wasn't until I found speedrunning in like 2006. And even then, I probably didn't get into emulation until like I was out of high school. Or, like, knew about those things. Damn, I still don't have the hook shot. Kind of yucky. I just need Azora's River, and then we'll go adult. what you triggered got patched in a week. Yeah, I feel like it's just the poor kids these days. Actually, IT probably knows enough to block them for most things, but I'd say kids are sharp, man. People don't give them enough credit for like being able to problem solve and work their way around things. Especially if they're motivated. Like, you give a kid a chance to like play games at school, they're gonna try. You know, they're gonna really put effort into that. I actually, for a while, I wanted to be a math teacher. I wanted to teach math, and I kind of went away from it because the kids that weren't motivated to learn the way I was motivated to learn was, like, kind of disheartening. But I feel like if I had gone down that route, it's like, okay, clearly these kids aren't super engaged with, like, just reading out of a textbook or whatever. A lot of them aren't. It's like, how can I make this interesting or fun? And I feel like playing games is such a good way to... Or, like, giving them fun-ish problems to work towards, or have that reward for them that's, you know, engaging. I don't know. There's definitely things that could help with that, but, I ended up not doing it, so. Here again. Well, fuck it. We might as well try again. I'm gonna go on this wall, I think, so that I can just side hop over, or, like, maneuver over. Do I have any? I'm gonna do that. Okay, I saw it. A little higher. I think this will probably reach it. Taught one student to transpose by teaching him OOT warp songs. Ha! Do the kids these days even know what game? It's like, what is this song even? It's like, that's Zelda's Lullaby, you noob. Oh, he did. Nice. While unlocking all the tech. 0 taxes. Most of my vocabulary, English reading was from play. Yeah, I hear that a lot too. Children learn how to read from like a video game that was heavy reading. Just wait until the remake, then they'll see. May not have been a math teacher, but still probably ended up one in some way. The amount of tricks I learned from you over the years. I didn't put together a ton of tutorials, but I feel like I probably should have put together more tutorials, especially when I was actually, like, one of the best players. I feel like I had the knowledge to put together a good guide, and I just kind of didn't. Partial regret. I think, like, looking back at, like, the early speedrun days, it's like, I don't know that I have too many regrets on how things went or turned out. Doing more tutorials, doing more for charity. I think I would have, if I could do those things again, I think I would do those. Doesn't this lead to Zor's River somehow? Or I died somewhere and I didn't want to die. The only bigger OT trick I learned is dot skip, and it was from your video. Yeah, I mean, that was a good dot skip video at the time, for sure. I feel like I'm kind of just fucking around right now, when I could be getting every square except, well... God, I gotta get this square. That was such a big mistake, getting those beans and not getting that skull. Maybe once I'm a full-time streamer. Maybe. I died. I wanted to be somewhere, and I died instead. And then I ended up in Zor's River. I was like, oh, okay, I guess that's fine. Where was the fucking... Where could that have been? I keep avoiding magic. There's really no reason... Well, I mean, Din's Fire actually would be useful for the other Hyrule Field Skull at this point. Oh my god, I'm getting bamboozled. I died. Where did I die? I was killing something. I didn't really want to die. I was like, oh, that's fine, or whatever, and then I was in the river. Can't even super slide right now. My brain. Where was that? It would have to have been like... no, I got caught! I got caught! By the Gerudo guard. It wasn't a death, it was the guard got me. And I was like, oh my god, how did you do that? And then I ended up in the river. Oh! Let's test that theory. Even though there's new things I could do here, I'm gonna do this. Watch this. River, 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 river. Let's go! I'm so good! God, I just needed to lock in for like 30 seconds and think about it. I never actually land over here. I'm sure it's possible, but... Two bonks. Nice. Okay, I get this, and then I go adult. Well, not quite. I save and get the other ones in the fountain, too. Then we go adult. 43 minutes left. We're tied 6-6. Looking at my squares, this is super easy. This one I should be able to get without too much problem. This one I only need one more. This one I know where it's at. I just need to go and execute it. I have ice arrows. I can RBA the quiver. This one I don't know, and this one's going to be kind of tricky, maybe. I'm gonna need river again, but now I know where river's at. Well, the problem is with that, I'm gonna eventually want the hook shot. And then I can't use that way into the river. But I need the hook shot to get the skulls in the river. I mean, I could hover. We'll kind of see how that shakes out. I'm bad at this. Nice. Don't know where Jabu is. The boomerang might reach that Upper Zors River one, but I've never done it. I think maybe it's possible, but it's so precise. Okay. Now I have all the child ones. We can go adult. We can go adult now. Gorilla Fortress 2. Yeah, the adult one in the Upper River. I think you can say whether Boomerang reaches it or not. I've never been able to do it. But it seems like it's possible. It's just, boy, is it precise. If it is possible, it's like, you gotta have some wild setup for it. Nice. Yeah, I've never seen it done either. I think we even talked about this, Mittens. Did we talk about this recently? Dude, this is deja vu, because I swear Tob came in and was like, it's possible, and then Tob's about to say, like, yeah, but it's, like, it's really, really difficult or something. I'm getting deja vu from this, too. Yeah, this is... We've had this conversation before about this exact skull. Damn it. Okay. I would like to remember this song here. Oh my god, this could reduce the hovers. No, you can't boomerang in midair towards it. Same way like you can't hookshot in midair towards it. I'm just trying to get to Gorilla Fortress again, I guess. Yep. All the Hyrule Field. Fuck. Yeah, it's so funny. It's like, ah, damn, if only we could have it broken this way. It's like, OT's super broken in ways that are very favorable to us. We've gotten very lucky with how certain things have lined up. But yes, there are a couple things it's just like, you know what? This kind of still sucks. Okay, this is new. I don't really need new things. I just need to go back to Temple of Time. There we go. Okay, 40-minute adult section. Totally reasonable. I mean, literally yesterday, a time save was found in Ice Cavern to skip the last Silver Ruby room. Yo, Scooby, thanks for the luck. Yeah, Child Hookshot's another thing, like, almost could work. Just not quite. Would be nice if it did. Thanks, Mittens, for the 10 stream in a row. Two paws hundo. Oh. Interesting spot. Definitely Sunsong in here. Okay, I want to RBA my Kojiro before we... RBA my Kojiro. Get the... damn it, it's night. Then I'll get the chicken, then I can get the egg. Then I can get the adult's wallet. I need this song, but it's just kind of annoying because it's a warp song like this. How's the chat delay? I am all caught up, baby. It took me a while, but we finally got it. We finally did it. Okay, this is 3, 4, 5 songs. What's up, fill in the blank? How's it going? Just came back from the gym. I hate the gym, but what are you gonna do? Not going isn't exactly an option. I mean, it is an option. Just not a great option. Never gets old. Chat loves the same memes over and over. They will beat that horse so dead. Oh, I could actually. Shit, I kind of... What do I want to do here? Twice a week, and it actually does noticeable gains now. Nice. Fine. Here you go. Just to show how useless it is. Wow, grotto, wow. This is nothing special here. That's not right. Oh, I wasn't expecting to get it through the first try. I think I've already done this, but what haven't I done here? I think I've done everything here. What am I looking for now? Songs, hookshot, CAC, RBA. I do need this skull, but I'm not worried about it just yet. Fine. Okay, this is 6 songs. Oh my god, fine. I gotta do this first, though. Don't lose your bombs like a dum-dum, holy shit. Damn it. I'm gonna lose the Goron bracelet if I do this, actually. Shit. I can't do this, RBA. But then I can't shoot arrow. Well, I can shoot one arrow. What do I need the arrows for? GT. Okay. Okay. Maybe I just don't RBA Kojiro at all. Fuck the quiver. What else would I need the quiver for? We can always do the letter if we have to. Okay. I think I just overwrite the Kojiro. Right? Yeah. With the Rudo's letter, I think it's fine. The f do you want? Always get the egg. Hey, I got it in my bingo last night. And I used it to buffer down for the Bolero. Okay, totally useless. Again. What's new here? Exactly, Garg. That's why it went bad for you. Should have got the egg. Then everything would have went fine. Next time you'll learn. Get the egg or else. I don't even know. My equipment is so shit. Kind of want to RB more shoes because I feel like I'm gonna have to do some hovers without the hook shot. I don't need this. There's nothing good in here. Okay, next time I'm in Hyrule Field, I guess we'll RBA choose. RBA the letter, why not? And then... Is this a new one? No. Okay. Let's do some RBA. And I can RBA the chicken while I'm here, too. RBA choose, RBA chicken. RBA choose, chicken, and letter. Where did that go? Pause, please. Holy shit. If I drop here, I still have the bracelet, and now I have the adult's wallet. And then we'll catch here. catch. And now... I'll leave the bottle on B if we would need it for anything, because I could end up getting into GTG, although I don't know that I can get to that room. Eh. Maybe it seems kind of rare and hard, though. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, I just set it up again. Fuck it. If I'm in GTG, just want the sword. Now, do I hover to the Zora's Domain skulls? I think I'm gonna hover to the river ones. I think we're just gonna do it. Honestly, am I even gonna finish in 27 minutes? But is Baal... Probably not. But is Baal gonna finish in 27 minutes? Remember, I have a free square, too. Now I'm ahead by 2. I think this is 7. Let me just confirm. Plus, I could go and get this one. I can get this one if I just find one more thing. And I'm working towards this one. So this is likely the free square. Like, we could finish in 27 minutes, but I don't know. Let me check. That's 7. Nice. Okay. I need the river, which means getting caught, or we get our ass back into GTG. Or we find that last Hyrule Field Skull, cover to that, or a Carpenter, which I've already found several times. Just need to find again. This is new. I guess this is new. Leaving Dampes. Okay, let's do GTG. For 2 more keys. A lot of rubies today in the bushes, I must say. Okay. I might need to do this in 2 trips, because I forget where voiding takes you, and I have to void the one room, but that's okay. It's easy enough to get here. Boy, I've never found Fire Temple, and Baal, if he's never found Fire Temple, Flare Dancers and Rusties, gonna be a problem. Shit. I didn't need to be quite that precise, I don't think. What? That should get it. It did. Oh, that does warp me away. Okay. Whatever. Nah, should have gone up. Let's get caught. And hover to some skulls. How annoying is this gonna be? Probably pretty fucking annoying. Wow, this is actually fucking... Why can't I do it? Did I not target it? I didn't. I missed. Yep, knew that was gonna happen. Motherfucker! Fuck! Nice range shot there you got, buddy. Oh my god. How do I not target a chew in like 10 fucking chews? These fucks aren't gonna leave me alone. Need another goddamn arrow. Don't you dare. I mean, we basically have unlimited tries at this, but... pretty much 0 to 100 for me. Don't know that I've had maybe like -3. And then definitely like 98 or 97 or something. Jesus. What is happening, bro? Disgusting. Disgusting hovers. Alrighty. Wait, this does not go up there, right? I want to see where the bean goes. It goes up there, but it doesn't, like, go up there, right? Okay, yeah. I want to keep it night just in case we find Zora's domain. I want the domain at night. Then I can get that one, and then the last one I'll hover to again. Is this just enough to win? I need that one Carpenter, and then I feel like if I get that last Carpenter, I feel like I win. He can get 9 hearts. He hasn't done the 3 Swords, 3 Boots yet. He hasn't done Rusty's or Flare Dancers. Doesn't make her jump in? No, you don't. Ah, there's the 37th heart piece. I shouldn't be making it day, but I'm gonna do it. Shouldn't do this. Need to make it night now as quickly as I can. Still need to get into GTG. Guess I die here. "13 minutes, I don't know. Gonna be tough to beat me now, because I basically already have 2. Well, that's one way to beat me. Can RBA this. Or he has the hammer now. Could get this one. Still It's still not in the bag. I did this so early, I don't remember. I'm actually gonna die instead of Sun Song because I want it to stay night. I want to find Domain at night. It's Domain at night, and Zora's, or Hylia gets me to GTG. Those are the only things I really need. Or I find that other Hyrule Field Skull. Unfortunately, I'd rather do a new one here. So I'm gonna have to make it day. Yeah, let's keep it night. Would I rather be a Goron or a Zora? Probably a Zora. Goron son or Zora daughter? Probably Goron son. Such a funny question. Gorons are beefcakes and super strong. Yeah, but what am I gonna do? Lift rocks around? I can lift some rocks around for fun, or I can literally swim underwater. You can't swim now? I mean, I can swim. Damn it. I mean, I can for like 10 seconds. Wait, I'm in the area that I can get this square. We should probably go do that, huh? Rather than die? That would be smart. The Zordota is like Morph in the game? I'm pretty sure the Zordota is like Rudo in the game. You guys aren't gonna convince me that being a Goron's better. You're just not. Man, there's been so much money in this seed. It's crazy. Okay, there's some bombs. Alright, finally back here. This room cleared now. Remember MM? The Zora dies. Don't be sad, Goron. The Goron dies too! Everybody dies in MM. Goron was already dead. Even worse. What the hell, Baal? You just saved it all for the last 10 seconds? Wait, where am I going? I think you're not supposed to touch the stove. Yeah, what are you doing when you cook, Dobby? Don't you know you're not supposed to touch the stove? Okay, you guys know the Goron can't even touch the water, right? Or he dies. Do I need another one? I don't know. Not even gonna try. That was so late. Did we get it? Okay. I need Domain or that other Hyrule Field Skull. I still have a free square that I'm going to use in the next 4 minutes, so Baal cannot really beat me, I don't think. In 4 minutes, he'd have to click 2 of these and get the free square, or like somehow get all 3 of these in 4 minutes. Kind of want it to stay night. I don't think I'm getting any other squares in 4 minutes either, but I do get one more. So... Wait, it's day. How did that happen? I have to be the first one to click to 1. Just in case there's a tiebreaker, right? I guess I have to die here. It ended up being a close match. He could still get the one. I think he probably free squared. Well, maybe he didn't free square that. I'm missing the domain and the fountain one. And I can obviously just save warp into the fountain, basically. But with 2 minutes left, I don't think I'm gonna get it. Damn, I spent all that time hovering to that shit. Wait, why is it day again? What the fuck? Oh, I just didn't let it turn night? I went through the loading zone too quick. I'm shocked he drafted fire. I wanted the fire trial square, but he drafted it and didn't get it, so I guess that's fine. It's still not night, or is it? Fuck, it might have been night. No, now it's night. Well, I mean, I might as well go towards this one, but I don't think I can get it in time. I think this is it. This is all I can really do. My buffering, I don't know, it just feels bad lately. Well, let's see if he ties it up with his free square or not. Nope.
GG.
Ooh, that's a bingo.
Go. GG. We never found Fire Temple, we never found Hookshot. But it didn't, did it? Almost went straight there. Almost did that. Did you ever have Hookshot?
Yes. But I can't remember where
Okay.
it was.
Yeah. I never got it. I also never found Fire Temple. If I'd have swapped squares with him, I think I'd been in rough shape. Flare Dancers, Rusties, that would have been bad. Bombchu Bowling. I think we ended up finding the game again. We found King Dodongo many times, but I don't know about the shop. Or the game. This one we would have gotten. I think. Just with the hover boots and fairies. What else did he have? I mean, these, I never found Bongo again. We found it the one time, and then I just was never there again. This one I could have done. This one I could have done. Volvagia. What was he doing Volvagia for? The heart, I guess? Close match. 5-5 in the first round, and then I won this one by 1. So, man, I should have had 7 in the first round, though. If I was just not locked in at all. Felt like I was very, very not thinking. And then I was just so far behind in chat. I don't know how that happened. I feel like that never happens to me anymore. But I wanted to get caught up on chats, and you guys just kept chatting. I mean, I'm not complaining. You guys can chat. I wanted to be involved with the discussion, but
All right.
I was
should
like
be
10
out
minutes
next
behind.
Sunday.
I think I'll be around next week as well.
Okay, sounds good. In that case, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Bye-bye.
Later. But yeah, good one overall. I like the double draft. Double draft is super fun because it's like the first half, yeah, you're trying to get your squares, but you're also trying to remember certain things for the second draft. So it's a good balance of like, I want to go get these things, but I want to explore as well. So pretty fun mode. Probably one of my favorite modes, actually. Yeah, true. I mean, I guess it could be like Invasion and be very lopsided if the first half is lopsided, but that typically doesn't happen. Usually it's only 1 or 2 difference. Triple draft? I mean, if Baal would be up for another hour and a half maybe sometime, we could triple draft it. But at that point, it's kind of like 4.5 hours of one seed. You're pretty much going to find almost everything. 1 hour each? Okay, maybe that would be... Well, the problem with 1 hour cards is you don't typically get... Like, you're only going to get... Maybe by the third one, it would be good. But like the first one, man, you're going to get like 3 squares in that first one. And the half of the draft is useless, right? You know you're not going adult in 1 hour. Like, look at this card. This is dead. This is dead. You're going to get this one. Dead. Maybe. Dead. Maybe. Maybe if you find early Zelda. Dead. Maybe. Dead. 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 Maybe. Dead. Unlikely. Possibly. Not likely. Maybe, dead, possible, dead, maybe. Like, 1:30 first round, 1 hour second round. We could do with the 1:30, 30-minute third. Yeah, something. Yeah, that's the same amount of time, right? 1:30, 1 hour, 30 minutes. The third one kind of becomes like, I could see something like that to be pretty good. 1:30, 1 hour, 30 minutes. Because 30 minutes in the last one, yeah, you're not going to have a lot of opportunity. The problem with the third round is you're probably adult. I'm going to probably still not go adult. 2.5. Man, that's a decision, right? You have to go adult at some point, but then you might lose things on the third one, like, yeah, you'll have a lot, and then, oh boy, maybe that could be pretty interesting, right? Well, you'd have to make custom cards if you wanted your bingo cards to only have child squares or something, which we could do. Yeah, that triple draft is interesting. 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, 1 hour, 30 minutes, because you have to make certain decisions on the third card that you might just give up certain things. Short bingo, there's no short beta quest squares here, or cards. I can do short, but it's going to be, I can even do short blackout, but you're still going to have things that look like... I mean, I guess it's probably not the end of the world. Like, these aren't happening, though. This is a short blackout card. It's more reasonable, but, like, there's still... Like, all of these are not happening as a child, right? Most likely. This is short blackout. Now, if we did short, that starts... When you don't do a blackout card, you introduce issues between squares. Like this. Right? So it has to be a short blackout to eliminate those. This is obviously a lot more in line with, like, short, but you can't really do this. You're going to have too many double beans or double this type of thing. And that's bad, right? I mean, I guess you could keep rolling until you don't get that, but I think that's going to be pretty common. This one's okay. No, it's not. I mean, is it really that bad to have 8? Well, this is impossible. You actually cannot get both of these. You can't plant... Well, you can with RBA, I guess. But not in the... yeah, that's really bad. You need Spooky Mask. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know. I kind of like the idea of a 1 hour and a half, 1 hour, 30 minutes, though, with the Beta Quest boards. Just the regular Beta Quest. Back to the Beta Quest. And then there's obviously some in the first card you can't get, and some in the third card you probably can't get. Come up with current approach? No, it's impossible, because it's not... You cannot have that in a card. That's why it's a blackout card. Blackout eliminates those things. That's why we never see things on our cards like gold gauntlets and green gauntlets. Because it's designed so that you can get all 25 squares. You'll never have a card that has 5 beans and plant 5 beans. Or like 6 beans. Like, it can't happen. No. Well, okay, yes, the second card could, but the way Baal and I have always played this, once the first card goes away, you have those points. You can eliminate those squares. Like, if I had 5 beans, and in the second card, I use 3 beans, I'm not going to lose that point. Like, that's locked in. Those points get locked. You can't unplant the beans? I see, true. So, yeah, but that's just part of the draft at that point, I guess. Knowing that your opponent would have done that thing. Yeah, I mean, you have to just kind of... Yeah, you're right. You could have, like, plant 5 beans, and then the next one has 8 beans. You can RBA to get more. Spooky Mask will do it. So it's not like it's impossible. But yeah, I guess that's true with the gauntlets too. Like, if gold gauntlets comes up here and then like Goron Bracelet comes up, or like green gauntlets comes up and then later comes up. So I mean, there's traps. There's traps, RBA traps for sure. But I'm okay with those. I guess I'm also okay with like this. This one's actually... Like, I guess I'm okay with that, too, in a draft. You just can't... It's an interesting draft, because it's like... What the fuck, dude? Yeah, I mean, if you split the, like, obviously you kind of want both of these, right? I'll take both of those. I planted 6 and I planted 7. And if I just don't, like, he won't draft that square till the last round, right? Like, we'd play it like this. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And then, like, we're going like this. And then that's the only thing left, right? And then eventually he'll say, okay, fine, I'll draft it after you can't draft anymore. Because you can't pick it, right? I mean, I could just pick it and block it from him, but I also can't get it. But I'm like, maybe I'm okay with that because I have 2 points. So it's not the end of... It's not... It adds some interesting drafting type possibilities, I suppose. Oh, God. That's actually fucking impossible. And not impossible in Beta Quest, but it's nearly impossible in Beta Quest. The Richard. Now, see, in this case, you want both squares, right? You want 6 and 8. So, I don't know. These boards... We would need, like, to make a custom Beta Quest seed, I feel like. There's just too much shit that, like, Beta Quest is shit for, you know? A lockout in the second half is kind of... We've never done that because... Okay, let's say we both played... Here, I'm going to do an example. Let's say we both played, like, the first half, however we played it. Draft, blind, okay, and then we generate, okay, and then we click. I have the boomerang. Like, who clicks it first? Or do you just say, okay, before, let's just mark all of the squares we have, and then we either get the point or we split that point? Because it's kind of like, I don't know. Definitely some good discussion. If anybody, oh God, am I even going to remember any of these? Probably not. I'm just going to wake up next Sunday, get on my phone as I lay there in bed and get on Discord and be like, Beta Quest? Question mark? And Ball's going to say, yeah, anything you want to play? And I'm going to say, I'm down for anything. And then sometimes I throw out like one or two. I usually like to throw out two ideas. It's like, how about this or that? And then he can pick one. But sometimes, I just pick one thing. I'm like, or I'll say like, I have a 3-hour time limit today. And other times it's like, I'm up for anything. And then he throws something out. So, Team Beta Quest Blackout. We haven't done a team in a while. We haven't been on a team. We used to do like me and him versus like Dave, Pat, and Mike Katz. But it's been a while since we've done. We could do a team. We could do a team at some point. Anyway, I mean, that's a lot of ideas. A lot of ideas. We'll do some stuff. Yeah, we just never communicate well enough what we're going to do. Okay. Let's go raid someone. I had a lot of fun today. This was a good one. Good close match, too. Never finding the hook shot, doing some disgusting hovers. Let's close that. The beans, yeah, the beans are kind of everywhere. Obviously, we could pick a board. Come on, dude, open. We could pick a board where it's less problematic. But, I don't know. I'm fine with whatever. What did I do? Okay. Let's see who's streaming. Oh. We were talking about this earlier. How the Ganondorf route was like super popular. Torge is doing the classic, it's called Classic Cac now. Classic Kakariko. Basically, you get a bottle from Kakariko, you save warp, you go into Deku Tree with the bottle, you beat Goma, and then you do the wrong warp and beat Ganon to win. So let's go give him some luck in his runs. And, I mean, I have tomorrow off. Outside chance I do, like, something. And then we'll see. I have an appointment on Thursday, probably not happening. Friday, I have to pick up my race packet. Saturday's my race. Wednesday's my run club, maybe. So, I don't know. If I've hit? No. No, I gotta think about 5-hit a little bit more, but maybe we'll stream. I say that, and then I don't, so whatever. Hey, I did stream last night. I did a bingo. But, yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. Hope you guys have a good rest of your Sunday, and I will see you next time. Peace.